Bill, what do you remember about the day of the accident? What do you remember? What took place?
Well, I never will forget it. I think about it every day now, still every now and then. But just about every day, I think about some part of it for some reason. It's just like it ain't gonna never leave because I'm constantly reminded of it. But I was sitting in there in the sea line, you know, and I was running my centrifuges and evaporator, and Wagner was down there holding that hose, draining that what he thought was water out of the safe tanks, but it wasn't water. It was uranium-235, and it went critical. And saw that blue glow. It's how I picked up that nickname, Blue Glow. I saw that blue glow in the ceiling, and them crisscrossing arcs up there. I thought was welding. I thought it was somebody welding, you know, but it wasn't now. And so consequently, I shut my machines off, went out the back door, sirens went off. Went out the back door and got around the side of the building, and they kept telling us to move on back, on back, on back, and we kept going back on out, and they threw the gates open, and we went out the gate and out on the road, and they kept hollering on back, and I went up down on the side of the road at the drive-in theater, whatever the name of that drive-in theater was, sitting under a tree there for a long time. Then they came around and told us to get our film badges checked somewhere, and we could go on home. So they said I found a truck with a film badge checker, and he started putting my badge under there, and the thing hit the peg. And they put us in a van, put me in a van, took me down to a shower room, change house somewhere. I don't know where it was at. And some of the other guys were already there, and that's how they found out where the accident was. When they asked to find out where we were working, and then they started then scrubbing us down, and then put gowns on. We wound up down at the ORINS hospital. That's where we wound up at, and we was there several weeks. Yeah, I don't remember how long, but then we went home and came back in once or twice a week to give blood, and they could check on our blood. They were watching see if our blood count went down, and it went down, and they had our relatives on standby in case they needed to give a blood transfusion. But I don't think they ever gave anybody one. I don't think any of us ever needed a transfusion. Everybody's blood went way down and then came back up on its own.